Welcome back, my loves. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm Andrea, and welcome to Life as I Know It. And as you can see by my reindeer antlers, it is time for us to start our Christmas decorations. Some of you probably already have your Christmas decorations up. It's going to give you a couple DIYs that you might add to your home, or you can also give them away as gifts. So if you enjoy making fun, easy, and affordable DIYs to add to your decor, or like I say, give away as a gift, this is the place for you. So with that being said, let's jump right into our Christmas DIYs. Our wreath comes from Hobby Lobby, and it was $12.99 with 60% off, and it's a 24-inch wreath. And then the mesh ribbon is $9.99 with 60% off. We're going to take the beginning of our mesh, we're going to flip the wreath over, and what we're going to do is hot glue it to the back of the frame. You can do it this way. You can take a zip tag and then secure it to the back of the frame. Whatever method that you want to use, you can use just to secure it to the back. Once we have it secured to the back, we're going to flip it over and begin to put our mesh in the top part of the branches. You decide on what size you want your loops to be, and once you have your size in, you're going to take 2 branches and secure it around the ribbon. You're going to move it to the next one, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to grab your mesh, decide how big you want the loops, and then you're going to twist tie it with the limbs from the wreath. Now you're going to continue this method until you get all the way back around to your first loop. I hope everyone had a safe and blessed Thanksgiving, that you got to share with your family and your friends. And when we get to our last loop, what we're going to do is cut the ribbon off. We're going to take the intel, take it through the wreath, flip it on the back, and then we're going to tie that loose end to the back of the frame, securing it with the branches, and you can add a little hot glue. And once we have that end secured in, we're going to start adding flowers. Now these flowers right here, I got off a bush from the dollar store, and we're just going to place the flowers throughout the wreath. And once we're done with our flowers, we're going to start adding bulbs. I got these from the dollar store. I'm just going to put a little hot glue around it so that way we can secure it within the wreath. Now these little bulbs also came from the dollar store. They were inside of a pack. We're just going to add a little glue to the top of the bulbs, and we're going to place them throughout the wreath also. Now this bulb right here comes in 3 different shapes at the dollar store and also another color which is like a gold. Now we're going to make our loose ribbon bow. We got the ribbon from the dollar store, and so what we're going to do is take the ribbon, fold it over twice, so that way when we cut it, we'll have 3 pieces of ribbon. Now depending on the size of your wreath is the size that you want to make your bow. So anywhere from 6 to 8 inches is good if you have a nice size wreath. So when we're done cutting our ribbon, for each ribbon that we use, we will have 3 pieces of that ribbon. And once we're done cutting our ribbon, we're going to take the largest piece ribbon first to start our loose ribbon. And we're just going to stack each ribbon on top. One from each pile, place them on top. And we're going to continue that pattern until we're done with all of the ribbon. Once we have that all done, now we're going to take a piece of twine or ribbon, a nice length, and we're going to take it and wrap it around all our ribbon together. We're going to pull it together, tighten it with a knot, wrap it around again and pull it again tightly. Once we have that ribbon secure with the twine, what we're going to do is start pulling the ribbon out, getting our bow together. We're going to use the excess ribbon to tie it to our wreath. Now, I forgot to ducktail the ends of my ribbon, so I'm going to do that right now. Now, you don't have to do this. It's optional. I just think it makes your ribbon looks a lot nicer. It gives a little finishing touch to your bows. Once we have that done, we're going to attach our ribbon to our wreath. I'm going to attach the bow and I'm going to take the twine and attach it to the back of the frame of the wreath. Now I'm going to tie it nice and tightly. You don't have to use hot glue, but if you're going to give it away or sell it, then I would suggest adding just a little hot glue to the back of that twine. So after fluffing the wreath out, I feel as though it needed just a little something else. So what I did was took some twine and this one big bulb that I got from the dollar store. I'm tying the twine to the bulb, and what I'm going to do is attach the bulb to the frame just the way I did the bow in the back. And like I said, if you're going to sell this or give it away, I would definitely add a little hot glue. And we're just going to attach it to the frame of the wreath. Once we have our bulb attached to the frame, we are done with this DIY. Now the candy cane came from the dollar store. The ribbon I had left over from Michael's clearance from last year. So I'm trying to use everything that I have because I don't want to repack these items again once Christmas is over. So all we're going to do is take the ribbon, attach it to the frame with some hot glue on both sides. Then we're going to just start wrapping the ribbon around the frame. Now, as you go, you're going to pull it really tight. And from time to time, I do stop and add a little hot glue to one side of the frame. Now with this ribbon, I had more than enough to cover the whole frame. Now, if you're going to use 2 different colors, when you go to change the ribbon out, always do it on the back. Or if you run out of ribbon, always glue it on the back, cut it around. Even if you have to cut the ribbon a little shorter, just to make sure you can get it on the back before you start the next row of ribbon. Now, when you get to the top end, I'm going to overlap it one time. So I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to go over that ribbon again so it covers the wire, but it leaves a little bit of ribbon there. And then I'm just going to cut it and hot glue it to the frame. And now we're going to make our bow, and we're going to use dollar store ribbon. Now, when you make your bow and you do your fold overs, you can make your bow 4, 6, 8, or higher, depending on how big and fluffy you want your bow to be. Now, if you're using dollar store ribbon and you want to use the whole row, go ahead and use the whole row and just keep folding it over until you run out of ribbon. Now, once we have the ribbon, we're going to cut, we're going to take it and fold it in half. Now, in the folded part, if you want to, you can make a cut on both sides, a little nook just so the ribbon or the Chanel stem can just fit snugly in there. And then that way, when you tie it, it'll pull it together. You don't have to do it this way, but it does help a little. And you're just going to cut a little nip on each side. Now, once we have the Chanel stem secure to our bow, we're just going to start fluffing it out. Now, you can use ribbon if you want. Either way, you just need to have some of that ribbon left over so you can take the ends and tie it to your wreath. And once our bow is fluffed out, we're going to ducktail the ends. We're just going to fold the ribbon and cut across it on both sides, and then our ribbon is ducktailed. Now I'm going to take a Chanel stem and wrap it around this pick, and then what I'm going to do is use the ends to take the pick and tie it on to our candy cane. And then we're going to take a little hot glue and put it on the back of this pick right here, and we're going to attach it right on to the picks that we already have. I'm going to add a little hot glue to our third pick, lay it on top of the second pick, and then I'm going to take a Chanel stem and wrap it around all 3 picks and then secure it on the back of the frame. I'm done adding all 3 picks, so now what I'm going to do is attach the bow on top of all the picks. Now, once you have everything secure in the back, you can add a little hot glue to the Chanel stems. I'm going to fluff out the bow just a little more. Any paint in any color to stain the wood. I just didn't like the plainness of it, so I figured we would just stain it. We're going to give this to our favorite kindergarten teacher. So I'm going to take lifestyle. And what I mean by a decent lifestyle, I mean being able just to own a home, have a vehicle, go to work, and live. Student loans are huge. They really are. So I told her once she's done with it, just to leave it and any other supplies to give it to the other teachers that are there. Speaking of like those $5 grab boxes, I saw a video that stated that the boxes are now $10 and they're all bags, not boxes anymore. So if you've seen this, definitely give us a comment and let us know. My store didn't have any fall grab bags or boxes, so I'm not sure if they went up to $10. But if they did, definitely let us know. And now what I'm going to do is paint the front of the drawers. Now you could have done this on a calendar if you wanted to, but I just decided to paint each one individually, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, like off the excess paint with a label. And I'm going to do this to everyone's one of the drawers. Now I decided to take one of those Christmas trees from Dollar Tree, one of the brush trees, the really small one, and I'm going to put it inside of the tree, as you can see there. And then I got this little leaf from Target's Dollar Spot, and I'm just going to place that over top of it with some honey, and then we are done with this project. Well, my loves, that is the end of our fun and easy Christmas DIY. Hopefully I showed you something that you would like to decorate your home with or give away as a gift. And if you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of our YouTube family. And if you are returning, you are truly appreciated. Don't forget our 500 subscriber giveaway. Have a blessed day. Remember, it costs nothing to be kind. Don't forget to pack your patience as you go out to shop. Bye for now, and we will see you in our next video.